What is going on, guys? And in today's video, we are here to react to We Deleted You, Sam's Story Part 5. I would have reacted to this video like a long time ago, but I did not get the notification that this video came out. And I'm sorry if you wanted my reaction the day it came out or like a day later. I'm sorry. I'm a little late. I'm also sorry that I didn't upload for the past few days. I've been very busy. But without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Of creepypastas that I write myself. Thank you, and have a good day. This story is told in the perspective of a 16-year-old girl. Hello? Kyle said as the Skype call started. Immediately after Kyle spoke, thoughts started rushing through my head. More specifically, thoughts about the potential dangers of letting Kyle come over to talk to Edeled. I know that Kyle had every intent to destroy the Wii, and I still have every intention to stop him from doing that. But I also want to learn more about Edeled and have a better understanding of him. Sam, are you there? Kyle asked. I didn't respond. Okay. I'll just hang up now. Kyle announced. This was when I finally spoke. I want you to come over, I said in a rush. There was a long pause. You want me to come over? Why exactly? I want you to talk to Edeled. I want to have a better understanding of him, and the way he reacts to situations and how he deals with it, I responded. Well, what does that have to do with me? Well, Edeled does hate you, right? And I want to know how he would react when he sees someone he hates after a long time, I explained. Well, sure, I guess. I could tell that with him agreeing this quickly, he's currently plotting something. He's planning to destroy the Wii the first chance he gets. I just know it. So, before he could say anything else, I began to explain the rules. Okay, but just so you know, you're not allowed to bring anything with you, I blurted out. Why? Because I will not allow you to destroy the Wii, I replied.
Yep.
After agreeing to some rules, I gave Kyle my address and he said he would be right there. I hung up. I got up from my bed and started organizing everything in my room. I was gonna have Kyle stand at the very back of my room while he talks to Edeled, and I moved any object that Kyle could potentially destroy the Wii with. Once that was done with, I waited for Kyle to come over. But then, after about 15 minutes, the Wii turned on. I walked up to my TV and turned it on, and saw Edeled standing in the Me channel.
Sam, why are you telling Kyle to come over?
Edeled asked.
You heard everything.
I just want you guys to talk, that's all, I explained. Edeled was very hesitant to talk to Kyle, but then I managed to convince him to talk to him.
Well, just make sure it doesn't destroy the Wii.
Don't worry, I won't let him, I promise, I replied. Edeled turned around.
Oh, and Sam, if I lash out at Kyle, I'm sorry.
Edeled stated. I was going to reply, but then I heard the doorbell ring. I opened the door and saw Kyle. Come in, I quietly said. Now, before I let Kyle into my room, I made him swear that he will not destroy the Wii. I made him pull his pockets inside out to make sure he did not have any items.
But freaking Sam was taking every precaution ever just to like make sure he doesn't destroy the Wii or does anything to harm it. He's like, alright, pull out your pockets, don't take nothing with you. Like, she literally just taking everything just so Kyle doesn't destroy the Wii. But the thing is that, how is Edeled gonna react? Is he gonna scream? Is he just gonna stare? Or is he just not gonna talk at all? I'm curious. Let's keep watching.
Eventually, I let him into my room and made Kyle stand at the very back of my room. This was when I noticed that the environment of the Me channel turned dark.
Kyle, nice to see you here.
Edeled stated in a serious tone. It's been a long time, Edeled, Kyle replied.
Kyle, what do you remember about me?
Well, I remember deleting you because I didn't want you in my Me channel, Kyle explained. And I also remember you violently murdering my Me, Kyle continued.
So you're saying I'm a murderer?
Maybe. Kyle replied.
Dang, they're going at it, boy.
Listen, Kyle, I may murder you and me, but have you even thought that I did it because I had no other way of handling the situation?
No, Kyle responded.
Okay. Did you at least learn not to delete me's?
There was a pause. I looked at Kyle as he thought of a response. I eventually started to notice him inching towards me, possibly to grab the Wii remote out of my hands and delete him. Get back there! I yelled. Kyle went back against the wall. I understood, but I didn't learn, Kyle finally answered. Wow, I thought to myself. Kyle understood what Edeled was teaching him, but didn't even care to learn. He just disgusts me now that I heard that. Edeled clearly has the same thoughts that I have, based on what he said next.
Oh, okay. So you understood, but you didn't even learn? Listen, Kyle. You may think I'm a murderer, okay? But do you really understand the pain that me's go through when they're deleted? And all this time, you still thought that deleting me's was an okay thing to do. And then you start talking about destroying the me, as if you want nothing more than to be a rotten hell. Is that what you want?
Edeled yelled even louder.
So I was right. Edeled's going off. He's just straight up yelling at Kyle right now.
And Kyle didn't respond.
See how this progresses.
But Edeled didn't respond to Kyle's silence. Instead, the environment in the Me channel just got darker, and Edeled's pupil started to expand to the point where his eyes were just massive black dots. The screen then cut to static, and after a couple seconds, the static cleared up to reveal a small room. The room was very poorly lit, with a small, dangling light bulb hanging from the ceiling. After about 30 seconds of silence between me and Kyle, I heard that unknown voice again.
Did I?
The voice said.
Who the fuck are you?
I looked at Kyle. Do you know what that voice is? I asked. Kyle, being genuinely confused, said no. I have no idea. I've never heard that voice before. It's funny to
Figure out who I am.
Just right now.
The voice concluded. We heard mechanical sounding footsteps that seemed to get closer, and from the darkness came another me, but extremely disfigured. This thing was tall. It had the head of a me, and its eyes were also giant black dots. Its jaw was hanging from its head, and its teeth were so sharp to the point where it just looked like lines. The rest of its body was made of metal, as if it was a robot. Its hands were like claws, and its feet were also like claws. It had
So is this a new character? I really hope it is. It's like, I hope we get like a backstory of whoever this character is, because it seems really interesting.
wires hanging all over its body, and there were
Wires?
sparks flying out of them and everything.
You hear sparks?
So, it's called the Corrupted Me, huh?
The corrupted me.
Well, I hoped it would just disappear so I wouldn't have to look at it anymore.
Weird, that's weird.
Finally, the screen cut to static, and then the screen cut back to Edeled and the Me channel. The Me channel has been darker than it ever has been before, and Edeled, this time he looked scared.
Wait. Did you say Edeled's scared?
Has been darker than it ever has been before, and Edeled, this time he looked scared.
Scared. What?
His pupils were back to normal, but he had an expression that signified worry.
Okay, hold on. So I think this is the theory of what happens. Okay, so Edeled is technically a me that cannot be deleted. Like no matter what, you cannot delete Edeled. And when he first got deleted, he went to where all the me's go to be deleted. and then he saw the corrupted me, and he just saw how scary, distorted they were, and he was so scared of them, and like he saw that, that corrupted me cannot be deleted, and it's just corrupting the files or like corrupting the me itself. And I think Edeled tried to stop it, but he couldn't. I think that's my theory. I don't know.
And then
Alright, let's keep
the
watching.
corrupted me walked on screen. He snuck up behind Edeled and covered Edeled's mouth with its hands and walked away with him, and the camera followed. The corrupted me exclaimed as
What?
hands and walked away with him, and the camera followed. The corrupted me exclaimed as Edeled was fighting for his life. He was kicking, he was trying to escape, but to no avail. I pointed the Wii remote at the screen in an attempt to help Edeled, but wasn't able to interact with anything on screen.
Oh wow.
Finally, they managed to get to the delete icon. Edeled then managed to free his mouth from the corrupted me's hands and yelled.
Everybody say the mama scout!
But then the corrupted me covered his mouth again.
You know the pain you will experience
You've ever endured.
6 months after getting my phone.
600.
The corrupted me exclaimed. I was powerless, unable to do anything but watch as the corrupted me attempted to shove Edeled into the delete icon. When he finally managed to do so, Edeled was sent off to the hallway, and the corrupted me disappeared. I looked over at Kyle. He seemed as afraid as I was. He obviously never met the corrupted me before. The screen cut static. Sam, I don't know what to say, Kyle said. Before I could respond, though, I was interrupted by an extremely loud screaming sound. I looked over at the screen, and the screen was flashing creepy images at a rate that was likely to cause a seizure. Kyle ran up to the Wii. I'm sorry, Sam, but I need to destroy this,
No.
Kyle yelled in a hurry.
You're not gonna do that.
He unplugged the Wii and ran out of my room. Hey! Get back here! I yelled. I took the Wii remote with me as I ran after Kyle. He was opening the door to my house and running to the road. I ran faster than I've ever ran in my entire life. But then I realized what Kyle was about to do. He was about to throw the Wii in the damn road, wasn't he? But
What
look,
was that? I can't hear.
than I've ever ran in my entire life.
Okay, yeah.
But then I realized what Kyle was about to do.
Yeah.
He was about to throw the Wii in the damn road, wasn't he? But
What?
luckily,
In the road?
as Kyle stopped and raised the Wii above his head to smash it on the ground, I caught up to him. I grabbed the Wii and attempted to pull it out of his hands. Kyle had a really firm grip on the Wii and attempted to pull it back. I then managed to actually pull the Wii out of his hands, but then I felt the Wii and noticed that it was extremely hot, even though it was unplugged. I ran back into my house and slammed the door behind me, but I didn't notice Kyle running up to me, and he caught the door just before it slammed shut. He attempted to push the door open and did so.
Yeah.
I fell to the ground and Kyle tried to grab the Wii again. I had the Wii remote in my pocket and pulled it out. I then proceeded to smash the Wii remote into Kyle's face repeatedly. I guess he was
Hey,
focused
what'd you do?
on the Wii again. I had the Wii remote in my pocket
Yeah.
and pulled it out. I then proceeded to smash the Wii remote into Kyle's face repeatedly.
Dang.
I guess he was focused on getting my Wii too much and he didn't notice the Wii remote.
It's going down.
He then fell to the ground as I slapped him with the Wii remote several times in the face.
Shit.
Blood then started oozing out of his nose.
Oh no.
That's when I stopped.
Yeah.
I may have overdone it. As Kyle was wheezing from the pain, I ran back to my room. I shut the door behind me and plugged the Wii back in,
Oh my
and the
God.
picture on the screen returned. But what I saw horrified me.
What was it?
Edeled was strapped to a table, with a rubber mouthpiece in his mouth, and 2 electrodes on the sides of his head.
No.
I saw the corrupted me standing over Edeled. Edeled just looked at me but couldn't talk. The corrupted me then walked over to a device next to the table. There was a dial on it, and then the corrupted me proceeded to crank that dial. Adelaide was then severely electrically shocked, repeatedly. Once the shocks were done, Adelaide tried to scream, but was muffled by his rubber mouthpiece. The corrupted me then looked at the camera.
Wow. Can't tell channel anymore. Hey. We made him forget. That. College. Now. Cure him.
What the hell?
As the corrupted me went to turn the dial on the machine again,
Fine.
I yelled out, "Let him go!" I yelled. It was around this time that I heard the door open. I saw Kyle standing in the doorway, and he walked in.
What the hell is this?
"Sam, I just don't want Adelaide to do any more harm," Kyle told
Oh
me.
my gosh.
"You mean you don't want the corrupted me to do any more harm?" I replied quietly as I looked back at the TV. Kyle looked at the TV also. We saw the corrupted me reach for the dial
Sucks.
and cranked it.
No. I want more. Alright, I had to deal with something real fast, but oh my goodness. Okay. That's the end of part 5. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Is this recording? Okay. That's insane. Why'd you have to leave us on a big cliffhanger? So is Adelaide gonna forget everything? So is she just gonna be a regular me? I don't know what's gonna happen. What is this corrupted me? Why does this corrupted me want Adelaide to forget everything? What did Adelaide do? Man. Okay, there's still some video left. Maybe they'll explain something. We concluded in part 6.
Hey there guys, it is I, Icy Pie, and I just wanted to give a quick thanks to all of you guys for being so supportive with me lately. Like not just with the creepypastas and stuff, but with like my entire channel really. I really couldn't have gone here without you guys. And I also wanted to take this opportunity to tell you guys that our merch store is still open. Don't worry, it hasn't shut down or anything. And we're also going to have a new coupon code for 15% off in a bit, so keep an eye out for that. And I'll post the announcement of the new coupon code when I can. Oh, and make sure you guys follow me on Twitter if you want to receive new updates on upcoming videos like creepypastas. Sometimes I post the progress of new creepypastas on there and other random stuff. So if you guys are also wondering, part 6 of Sam's story will be the last one. I apologize. I know you guys want more Adelaide. I know you guys want more Sam and stuff like that. But sadly, as some people say, all good things must come to an end.
That's true.
I think they say that. I don't even know. So I guess that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Icy Pie, which is me, and I'll see you all in the next video. See ya!
Wow, okay. It's kind of sad, but part 6 has to be like a big video. Like I'm talking like 30 minutes long. It has to be huge. Something to end it all off in. It has to be 30 minutes. It just has to be. I just know it has to be. But if it's not, it's okay. I understand. But oh my gosh. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe. Go subscribe to Icy Pie. One of the greatest channels out there. One of the greatest channels out there. Oh, wow. I'm gonna just think this over. Okay. I already said that. Go follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube channel name. And yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Or the next reaction. Who knows? Peace.